Hi, my name is Aneeta. I have written and directed this film called The Bar. I'm really excited and I would love for all of you to watch it. I go out a lot. I look at people a lot. I think the best way to understand something is to observe it. So, देख के बहुत कुछ समझ आता है मुझे, and then I keep making these notes of when I've gone out, of something interesting that's happened, and I have this little black book that I keep opening and going to, and then over a period of a few months, it's taken me 1 year to make these 3 short films, but I've been writing what I see very often. I have a diary, so when you go back and you start going through all those notes, one idea comes from somewhere, and then I just start writing. So to write The Bar, it took me 2 nights. So I knew that this film had to have a very strong message, but it had to come out in a very natural way, because it's not something that you don't know. You've seen it, you know it, you're aware of it, but you still make that mistake. So I wanted to cast Sudhanshu Pandey. I don't know him at all. I called him up and I said, sir, I've written a script and I would like you to read it. It's a short film. He's never done a short film before, so I was taking a risk. But then I went and I met him, and he came and he read the script and he said yes. So I think if you really believe in what you're doing, it happens, because otherwise there's no way in hell I would have got any of the people I've cast in my film, actually. So yeah. And with the girls, I knew exactly, I had their characters in my mind, and one of them, as she always says, is, I always know that I know where I want to put Anushka. So Anushka's characters are always the easiest for me. When I'm writing it, I get flashes of her face. One of my friends was in Bombay, and usko bahar jana tha, and she was leaving to go back to Dubai, and she was like, we have to go out, and I was like, okay, let's go out. And we landed up at this place, and I've gone in, and I've gone there for the first time, and I'm looking at it from here and I'm looking at it from there, and then I go up and I'm trying to get a view from here, and I go that side and I try to get a view from here, and she's like, what are you doing? And we were 2-3 friends, and she happened to know the owner of the place, and he's also looking at me and wondering, what are you doing? And I was like, can I talk to you outside for 5 minutes? And then I went outside and I told him, I'd love to make a short film here. What do you think of the idea? And he said, I think it's a great idea. So, sabse pehle set aaya. Then I wrote the film. Then I cast for the film. So this scene was something where, one of my actors was on the table with something, and there were no words. I love scenes where you're just doing stuff and your emotion is coming out. I'm a sucker for that. ये एक चीज़ मेरी छूट गई, but I will make sure I put it in another film. And that day I will tell you कि ये scene बार का है. I promise you. Hi, my name is Aneeta. We've made a film called The Bar. Please watch it. I can promise you that it will make your heart skip a beat. You will go on a little bit of a roller coaster ride, and it's a ride you won't forget. So watch it, like it, comment, and wait for our next. It releases on Humaramovie. I'm waiting for you to watch it.